Hi everybody, David here from Humanizing the Badge. We are living in unprecedented times when it comes to dealing with stress and anxiety. From the workplace to the roadways to our homes, we are being bombarded with little cortisol and adrenaline squirts throughout the day for little things that are pennyworth issues that we're spending $5 or $10 worth of energy on, damaging our blood vessels, damaging our hearts, and setting us up for disease. Far from being immune from the effects of this kind of toxic tension, first responders and their families seem to be especially vulnerable to its negative effects. The pace of life has accelerated, and this certainly contributes to the constant exposure our bodies have to stressful situations that put us at risk. One of the most significant issues facing people today is the lack of time to recover from the stresses of the day. It's hard for us to imagine now, but in 1949, only 2% of American households even had a television set. Now, technology has us connected to something nearly 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The difference with stress in modern times is that there's no time set aside to recover from the stresses of the day. Because we live faster-paced lives, we're being pushed to the limits every day. And this accelerated pace of life leads to accelerated wear and tear on our bodies. It makes us look and feel older sooner, it makes us sicker more often, and it's responsible for the epidemic of depression that is sweeping the country. To be honest, it's not possible to be completely free of stress. And the fact is that if your body failed to produce any adrenaline, you would die. And if you don't have enough adrenaline in your system, you become extremely fatigued. But the key is that you have to shorten the amount of time that you spend dealing with stress. Our bodies were designed to handle emergency stress, acute stress. The effects of the slow, insidious, aggravating kinds of stress we deal with, ongoing conflicts with the boss or an annoying neighbor, issues with the children, and so on, are what is killing us. We are trapped by tension, and we must learn ways to break away from the trap. For some tips on how to do that, I want to encourage you to visit our website at www.callforbackup.org and look up the article called When Tension Becomes Toxic. If you have questions, leave them in the comments on this page, and we'll respond to them as soon as possible. Meanwhile, we'll be back next week with another episode of Weekly Wisdom. If you're struggling with thoughts of suicide, please send a message to our Facebook page, Call for Backup. If you're in crisis now and need immediate help, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK or text the keyword badge to 741-741 to be connected to a trained crisis counselor. It's time to call for backup.